Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Natural Peak. Today's compilation is certainly going to have you at the edge of your seats and wanting more. Ready? Well, let's jump right in. Colossal creature. The video opens with a dark and ominous sky. Thick, heavy clouds gather overhead, pregnant with the threat of a powerful thunderstorm. Suddenly, a flash of lightning rips across the screen, briefly illuminating the clouds in a stark white light. For a fleeting moment, it appears as though a gigantic human figure is silhouetted against the churning darkness. This shadowy form stretches impossibly high, reaching towards the heavens, and vaguely resembles an old man leaning on a walking stick. The sight is undeniably spooky, and the person filming the scene clearly sounds afraid. However, upon closer inspection, it seems more likely that the fear is caused by the raw power of the lightning itself, rather than the mysterious shadow. Despite this, many viewers are convinced that the video captures something genuine. So, the intriguing question lingers. Are we witnessing a real encounter with a colossal being? Or is this simply a clever illusion created by the dramatic performance of nature? The answer remains elusive.
Holy fucking shit, guys.
You be the judge. Hunter encounters mama bear. This video shows a heart-stopping encounter between a hunter and a mama bear. The man sees the bear approaching and wisely backs away slowly, keeping bear spray handy just in case. Thankfully, the bear loses interest after a while and wanders off. The video ends safely, with both the hunter and the bear unharmed. The hunter deserves credit for staying calm throughout the ordeal. He avoided making any sudden moves or loud noises that might have startled or angered the bear, which could have turned the situation ugly. This close call serves as a valuable reminder for anyone venturing into bear country, whether for hunting or hiking. Always carry bear spray or an air horn for protection. It's important to remember that using a gun against a bear might not be the best choice. Their thick fur can lessen the impact of bullets, making bear spray a more reliable defense against these powerful animals. Missouri man saves dog from coyote attack. This dramatic video from Missouri shows a homeowner acting fast to save his pet from a coyote attack in their backyard. The homeowner is first seen looking around calmly, but things take a turn when his dog runs towards a neighbor's house with a coyote close behind. Without hesitation, the homeowner jumps into action, getting between the coyote and his scared dog just before an attack. In a surprising move, the brave homeowner grabs the coyote by the tail, lifts it right off the ground, and then throws it into a nearby trash can, slamming the lid shut. This video shows the amazing bond between a pet and its owner. However, it's important to remember that wild animals, like coyotes, can be dangerous. It's generally best to leave handling them to professionals trained to deal with these situations safely. The homeowner's actions were extraordinary, but they shouldn't be considered the recommended course of action. Giant marine myster. This video from an Indonesian island will leave you scratching your head. A giant, strange creature has washed up on the shore, and its appearance has everyone baffled. The creature is massive, unlike anything the locals have ever seen before. It has some truly unusual features, a large tooth jutting out from its front and a tail covered in spikes. These strange details make it impossible to identify the creature using any known animal. In the video, you can see curious locals gathered around the washed-up mystery, trying to get a closer look and understand what they've stumbled upon. Some folks are suggesting it might be a whale that has undergone some kind of incredible transformation. But such a drastic mutation would be unlike anything ever documented. This discovery has sparked a wave of curiosity online. If you have any ideas about what this creature might be, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. With all the mystery surrounding it, this video is sure to get people talking. Helicopter mystery. Before you get curious about that strange object dangling from the helicopter, let me explain. It's called an electromagnetic surveying system. These systems are like metal detectors for the ground, used in many fields like mining. They work by sending out special signals and measuring how the Earth reacts, helping create a map of what's hidden underground. Now, these systems are mostly used for regular Earth stuff like rocks and minerals. But sometimes, the signals they pick up can be a bit tricky to understand. This has led some folks to come up with unusual explanations, like finding spaceships or things that go bump in the night. So, what's this helicopter looking for? Treasure buried deep down, or maybe something a little more out there? That's for you to decide. Dark magic is real. This strange video circulating on Twitter has folks scratching their heads. It shows a young man holding an odd object while muttering some unusual words. After a few moments, he lets go, and the object seems to defy gravity, hovering in midair. At first glance, you might think a string holds it up, but when the camera gets closer, there's nothing. Some folks, especially those familiar with stories from Africa about people with special powers, might suspect this man is a witch doctor, explaining the whole thing. The video certainly got a rise out of Aaron, who finds it fascinating. But Julius, with his more practical mind, is looking for a down-to-earth explanation. Can you help him figure it out? Strange creatures leap like frogs. This strange video shows some very large creatures filmed at night, perched on a ledge. At first glance, they might look like frogs, but they're way bigger than any frog you've ever seen. They crouch on the ledge in a way that's a little unsettling because they look almost human-like. Then, they jump off in a way that reminds you of a frog, making the whole thing even more puzzling. So, what are these creatures? Are they just a joke, with people in costumes trying to scare folks who see the video? Or maybe there's something more. Some folks even believe they could be skinwalkers, creatures from legends that can change their shape. This spooky video leaves us with more questions than answers. Just what are these mysterious night creatures? We may never know for sure.